Okay, okay, so you're just showing me that your friend went all
Uh,
the way.
in this case, I was actually showing it to Jason to give him a visual thing because his brain was fried yesterday night.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, why? One of the reasons why I was convinced to go forward with trying for the current S rank, the current banner,
Kane.
was that one was like, okay, I can try for the S rank character, but the fact that I can get multiple copies of the two A rank characters was like, okay, that's pretty enticing because that'll buff up my team comps, which also ended up being very successful. I did end up buffing
Okay.
team comps, so particularly my electric team comp. So once I level up one of the characters I picked up, the A rank character, I should have a pretty solid electric.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's the thing with I think Hoyoverse games is that even like they designed their technically like the base characters, ones that you're probably going to get when doing a 10 pull. Uh, Generally you can still beat the game with little to no high like rate like high characters like the S rank or 5-star.
Mm-hmm.
But they do, but every gotcha tries to give everybody at least one of those characters because then it's like, hey, cool. Now you don't feel like hot garbage by not having one.
Right.
Because I think in the early years, there were some people who, no matter what they did, they could not get uh, characters for whatever reason.
So far, I've gotten pretty lucky with my pulls. I got
I
six S
mean,
ranks.
yeah, if you manage to get the S rank in like how many polls? Just one?
Was that a question for me?
Yes.
Yes.
I got mine in five pulls.
Eh.
Mm,
So I understand that actually is technically something close to soft pity for MiHoYo games, so it's not terrible because I have seen people do the really stupid continue rolling until they get like fully kitted out and they keep on hitting pity every single time. So yeah, you technically didn't get lucky. You didn't luck sack, as some people call it, where you just roll once and you get exactly what you want.
Well, for me, I'm glad I didn't because again, I wanted the A rank characters.
And the fact that
So
yeah.
you managed to get multiple copies of the A ranks
right,
still is pretty good.
if
Oh, FX. Describe your situation with the last FGO.
Are you talking about the me rolling for stuff?
The factor that you got MP5 in.
Okay, first of all, that is like the most aberrant amount of luck I've ever had. Okay. Okay, FGO happens to have one of the worst uh, pities slash chances to get the SSR.
Mhm.
First of all, pity is 300 rolls, aka
Jeez.
300 individual rolls. In other words, 30 multis, uh, whatever, you get it.
Okay, I have
Takes a bit
something. Put a
more
pin in
than
that.
usual.
I'm gonna come back to something. I just want
Okay.
to put a pin in something, but keep going.
Okay. Um, the chance for getting an SSR is 1%. Or is it? Yeah, it's is 1% or slightly below 1%, if I
Mm-hmm.
remember correctly. So it's really annoying. Then there's always the chance of being spooked on that 1% thing, of not getting the rate up SSR, but getting something else.
Wait. What spooked me?
Okay, spook oftentimes it means instead of getting what's on rate up at a particular level, such as instead of saying like you were rolling for Jane Doe last
Mm-hmm.
time, getting spooked means instead of getting Jane Doe, you got like Zuyan or Ellie Joe again.
Which is what happened to me before with the previous banner character.
Yeah,
So I guess that's what that is. Okay. Because I ended up
Yeah.
getting a
Yeah.
different S rank character instead of the banner character. Okay.
because it's not a 100% guarantee.
Right. It's a 50%.
Well, for MiHoYo, it is a 50%.
Yeah. Yeah.
For FGO, it's actually something close to like 30% or like 20% of that 1% is a chance of some other off banner SSR
Mhm.
or character, and you can get in bad luck pulls because I saw somebody manage to really screw the odds, but that's beside the point. The thing with me and my luck was, first of all, I rolled first when the banner showed up, like literally like minutes after it just dropped.
Mhm.
Managed to get the character in one pull, in one multi. So I thought, okay, good. I don't need to roll much anymore on this banner, at least not immediately, because I had
Cool.
other SSRs to try to go for. And technically, I had to go pretty deep on those. Well, relatively deep. But the next time I rolled on it was on an arbitrary choice.
Mhm.
Like, I just simply logged in, got lucky on my free to play rolls, which are a different currency, different thing, and thought, well, I'll throw another multi on it. It's not that bad at the moment. Managed to get 2 copies in that multi. So I'm already at NP3, which is really high for me. It's very difficult to get these sort of high NP levels as a free-to-play player. So that was really lucky. I already considered that a success because that was 2 multis in NP3.
Mhm.
So then I decided to seal off that banner, finish off the other 2 SSRs at the time, because they were both technically meta characters that would be more useful overall for the account's life span going forward, of just because they were both support. And usually in FGO, the meta is that you really need the support characters to
Right.
really take advantage of anything else.
Mhm.
So I ended up going for those. Managed to get 1 copy of each. Thought, okay, great. This has been a really wonderful rolling session. And I was just joining
Mutual friend.
mutual friend to roll at the same time, and he was finally rolling on, the Ibuki Doji banner, which is the banner that I was talking about, with which I've gotten insane luck on. I decided to throw in 1 multi, just as a joke to go along with it. I
Mhm.
managed to get NP4 in 3 multis. That's what I consider insane luck. Because that's
I'm
like,
applauding. It's not going to be
yeah,
picked up by the mic, but I'm applauding.
okay. But then I managed to go on a bit of a uh, bad streak for a
Mhm.
bit. But right before the banner was let go, I put 1 more multi in and managed to get NP5.
Oh wow.
Of course, you want to know the annoying thing is?
Huh.
You know how you were talking about you wanted to get some of the A rank characters?
Uh-huh.
I didn't get a single equivalent in that. And I was actually looking forward to that one. And now the banner is sort of poison to me because there's very little reason to go past NP5.
He
Right.
could go for the NP8 and
NP8 is no longer a thing yet.
yet. But
Anyway, but yeah, that was my insane gacha luck story. Usually, to put to this in average, um, I managed to accomplish in 8 rolls in total, aka 8 multis. What most people would end up taking roughly 600.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like. That sounds like that would. That's insane luck.
Well, not 600 rolls, but okay, 60 10 rolls on average.
That's
So
that's
yeah,
ins-
that was insane luck.
that's insane luck. That's swell. I mean, the law of averages says it has to happen once. So I mean, happy for you that it happened. That it happened
I
for
mean,
you,
I've
right?
seen other people get that sort of insane luck before. Like I've seen somebody get an NP4 servant in 6 multis. But then again, they were doing some weird stuff, and they were also hoping for all the SR characters versus the SSR. It's like, I'm already got one copy of you. I don't need like multiple.
Stop
It's
it!
it's funny because this game is new. And I don't know how the meta works in your games, right?
Yeah.
But this game
Mhm.
is new enough that it's so early enough in the game that if you're putting money enough in this game that you're able to get the 6th rank on the S class characters at this point, it unlocks like some insane abilities that almost breaks the game. So
Mhm.
so anyone willing to put money into this is probably having like near easy mode at the end game
Yeah.
at this point, especially with some particular characters. So I can only imagine, and like because there's only like 1 or 2 S rank characters that I've unlocked. Like I've been lucky enough to get more than one copy. Like 2 characters I think that I've been lucky enough to get more than one copy of in my regular rolls.
Yeah.
And it really helps.
Mhm.
And I'm not even at the broken stage yet with them. Like not nearly there.
Yeah, but then again, if you keep on playing and you just simply, slowly over time build up the account, eventually you'll be able to get that. It's just a question of how the meta would probably change
Right.
over time.
And that's what
Sometimes,
I'm assuming will happen. I'm assuming the game will adjust to that at some point.
Yep.
at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's not in a hopefully it's in a good way and not in a bad way.
Right. I
Because
don't
there's a
think it's
reason why.
I don't think it'll be in such a way that it'll make my characters unusable.
Well, that was the
I'm
reason why David was making the joke about NP8.
why? What's the joke? What's the joke there?
Okay, recently on JP, they ended up having the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So they announced various game changes, things like that. And one of the things they changed was the fact that they had 2 more skills upped that require servant coins. Servant coins are gained through only 2 methods: rolling copies of the character or gaining bond.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, they did not announce any new bond levels or any form of way to get more servant coins for any particular character. So people naturally assumed, oh, now instead of having to get to NP6 to unlock everything, we have to get to NP8. Which, of course, is sort of scummy in the way of saying, like, hey, you thought you were done?
Yeah,
You thought you finished off the character? You
that
thought
sounds
you never
insane.
needed to roll ever again?
It's insane that that's a requirement for anything because that's basically that's an
That was
investment.
It's been, as somebody pointed out, it's been a conspicuous system in the first place. Because it's bad enough for SSR characters, but it's far worse for a lot of SR characters.
Really?
Because there's no pity for those.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's interesting because I mean, again, new. I'm only can tell you what I've seen so far. There's a pity system in Zenless.
Yeah, well, usually it's only for the SSR character or the highest rank versus the sub rank, like your A rank characers.
Once we're
don't
done
know
with
if they're-
Elden Ring, we need to
Yeah, so
devote
let's
one
play
stream.
Elden Ring. Let's
Well, all I wanted to say was that once we're done with Elden Ring, we need to have one stream where I play Zenless, just so I can show you what this world is like. And
Yeah.
you can tell me all, well, just so I can have a comparison. And I
Okay, it might be
understand
a
all
good
this.
idea as one of the streams that we're doing when we're transitioning from Elden Ring to something else. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so I can
Well-
show you this world, and you can tell me all about how it relates to your gotcha world. The one
Okay.
thing I put a pin on that I wanted to get back to that I thought was interesting is that you mentioned that your pity kicks in at 300 rolls, or one of the pities
Yeah.
kicks at 300 rolls. The only thing equivalent in Zenless Zone, and I don't know if this applies to Star Rail, David, you can tell me, is at 300 rolls of the normal banner, it lets you, if you do 300 rolls of the normal banner, it just lets you pick a character. It's like, oh, you got this far, you can pick any character. Just pick a character.
There is something similar in Honkai Star Rail. Yes.
Okay.
Admittedly, I've never heard of that in. Well, it might happen in certain other gotchas because technically there is some things that are similar to that. but I didn't play that one that long, which would be Punishing Gray Raven. I didn't play it long enough to actually get used to many of the mechanics slash monetization. Anyway, let's start Elden Ring and face a man, a sneaky man.
The fiery
So
sneaky man.
we got to the next boss.
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
I'll explain in just a sec.
Petty, by the way.
Comparatively,
Is it weird? Is it weird that you're the characters, these limited characters you have, that are mech pilots, are not fighting in mech pilots?
Yeah, no, they brought that up. Yeah, it's funny. But just as a point of reference, Nikkei has kind of a pity system of like if you do 2010 rolls, you can get a character of whoever's on the rate up. However, you can store these, and if you don't feel, and they transfer over to the next rate up. So you could just wait until it's like, oh, I don't have anything, but I really need this character. So you can buy him technically using their pity system.
Each of the banners in Zenless is 10 rolls. To trigger the.
This is all also dependent upon exactly how hard it is to get currency to roll in the first place, because that's also a factor that we have to consider.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. This should be Mesmer.
Are we streaming? Are we
Yeah.
official?
Yes, we are official.
Okay.
Ooh, this place is spooky. Oh, good. I'm gonna have help. And then this is story related, so I'm gonna totally take it.
Spoopy time.
Unfortunately, whoever your summon is not going to start off their comment with.
You okay?
Mongrel intruder.
Well, I didn't want to actually shout it. Okay.
Okay.
That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Guys, look, it's the guy from the trailer.
Yet, my purpose.
The guy who's the statue.
Unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Oh, that looks
He's got a
intimidating.
snake for a belt.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Jumping didn't help.
Stripped of the grace
Ow.
of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
It's done.
I mean, you
Okay.
didn't get instant killed.
All right.
Mesmer! Fall! Flames, thy blade I weave.
Yeah, I guess Hornset is returning the favor and helping me out.
Also, wave from Daichi09. Evening, Daichi.
Ow, don't fireball me. Oh, there we go. Ah! Oh, okay. That didn't work.
suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light. No,
Any packs and announcements catch your eyes, guys?
forgive me.
Your guys' eyes? Not a lot, honestly.
Was Borderlands 4 technically a PAX announcement?
I
No,
think so.
That was before. I know they had a panel, but that wasn't definitely an announcement there, right?
I think they had a explanation panel, but nothing really new about it. Eyeball.
A lot of eyeballs things going on in this DLC.
Bloodborne 2 confirmed.
I mean, you did hear about that. That was advancement in the emulation for PC Bloodborne.
I heard it was bootable.
I
It's
mean,
managed to get into a far better state than it was. Let's just say that.
Tarnished.
I mean, anything leading up to the week before PAX is pretty much PAX announcements. I think Borderlands 4 was actually like 3 weeks before.
Was
I
it? Was
don't-
PAX this weekend?
Yes, PAX was this prior weekend.
Okay, I had a lot going on this weekend. I wasn't sure if it was this weekend or like before or something.
Of light.
And I can double check right now.
It must have been because it's not the first time I heard about it. Oh, giant fire snake! Giant fire snake!
That's what she said.
Ooh, I did not want to get caught by that. Okay. No.
Do. No, that is not backlash.
Oh, he's still alive.
Playable games.
No. No. I said no.
Hopefully
Oh,
these
Horn
are
said
from
his-
Viz.
Horn said his died,
Really?
and now I have two.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Altarium ship. I'm just looking at like playable games stuff.
I was expecting someone to show up. I don't know why they're not showing up.
Other than Hornsend?
Yeah. Hey, I was expecting someone to show up to help Mesmer. I wonder if I've misunderstood something that was supposed to happen. Remember our buddy who is friend to bug people?
Ah.
No.
Okay. Well, our friend who is friend to bug people is supposed to show up. I thought. I might be mistaken.
Well, I decided to go peek over at IGN. Very rare time to do this. Just see what big games were kind of announced, and none of these even okay, maybe that one, but that's kind of weirdly retro. But yet nothing about this. Like none of these okay, Dustborn was announced. Or official gameplay overview. Yeah, none of these pop out at me. I mean, like, now I can see why I didn't see anything. Admittedly, the most recent thing I've been hearing about, and this is just from my little tiny corner, is
I'm gonna get beat.
it is like a game being canceled like 3 weeks away from announcement and like 3 months away from being released into early access.
O lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
He was almost dead. I want to use my potion early. I'm going to save it for the second phase.
Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Oh, that hurts.
Those stripped of the grace of God shall all death. In the embrace of
Oh,
Messmer's
I guess.
flame.
Wait, no, maybe was that?
Did you see something interesting?
Uh, I think there was a mention, and I thought this was like at Gamescom and not PAX. Was the whole announcement of like Final Fantasy 16 coming to PC?
I thought they
And-
announced it already beforehand.
I thought it was already
Well,
out.
No, there's a demo that's out. It's 16 is not
Probably
out.
just simply so you can test whether your computer can handle it.
Yeah. It is Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, I didn't summon the help. Oh, crap. Damn, that grab sucks.
The grace of God shall all.
The game will actually be officially out in about 11 days. September 17th. So,
Just for fun, I wonder if I can summon Horn Scent after the second phase starts. I'm gonna find out. We're gonna test that theory.
Stripped of the grace of God shall all death.
That spear's
In the
nice.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
Grabbed again. Oh, barely survived that?
Those stripped of the grace
Nope.
of God shall all death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
You know what? I should be using actually something that's going to be helpful. Oh, I have it. Ice. I'm assuming ice is going to help.
Stripped of the grace of God shall all death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
He's a Riley bugger.
grace of God shall death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yeah, no, I can't think of any good game announcements or announcements in general from. Well, maybe the whole Minecraft movie thing,
Ugh.
but
Those packs.
fairly recent because it's definitely it was either right before PAX or during PAX.
No, it was like right after
Restricted
like
to grace of
Monday
God shall
or Tuesday.
in the
PAX was on
embrace
Monday,
of
so
Messmer's
Well,
flame.
yes, but it could have also not been associated with packs.
MPX's mic is soft. He's trying his best.
Restricted the grace of God shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Let's go full ice magic. Come on.
Restricted the grace of God shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Restricted the grace of God shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
could definitely do better if I can confine in here. I just got to be a little better at dodging.
You'd be better at dodgeball.
Oh. That's gonna sting. No, no, bad Mesmer, bad!
There's an uncut version of Detective Pikachu?
Restricted the grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Like a director's cut?
Well, I pulled up some of the stuff and I saw somebody retweeting something of a Japanese news site, and it's like full uncut version Hollywood live action film Detective Pikachu. I'm like, there's an uncut version of Detective Pikachu? I thought that movie was like you can't have an uncut version of CG.
I mean, there's plenty of live action scenes in it.
Yeah, but they're also like heavily. There's a lot of heavily CG parts to it too.
The grace of gold shadow meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Okay. Maybe they just used some voice lines from Deadpool. Maybe. I mean, it's a bit odd, but then again, it is Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
Oh, no, couldn't have gone for it.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Let me see if going back to my usual lightning damage will do any better. Come on. Here, boy.
He's not a dog, he's a snake man.
I did more damage.
In the
Just got to
embrace of
continue avoiding his
Mesmer's
attacks.
flame.
Yeah, that's not avoiding his attacks.
Restricted the grace of God, shadow, death, in the embrace of
Almost there.
Messmer's flame. The grace of God, channel of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
You got a lot of flying boss energy.
Lots of snake boss energy. And since solo raid is up, I get to do deal with Sariel. I mean, not Sariel.
In the embrace of Messmer's
With who?
The Ava event
Hmm.
in Nikkei,
Hmm.
they recreated Sariel in-game
Gotcha.
as boss.
Oh, gotcha.
Just trying to remember, is it Sariel or is Samuel? The in geometric boss.
Not certain.
It's been a long time.
Ah, what? Oh, that sucks.
restricted the grace of God, shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Restricted the grace of God, shadow
And we're getting worse at
in the
dodging him.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh. That explains that a little bit. Wrong charm. Ooh. No, it's gonna hurt even more, but oh well.
Restricted to grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. Minigame time.
Restricted to grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Shadow meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Grace of gold, shadow, death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I need him to do the ground impale. That way I can open him up to do my actual war. I gotta survive long enough to get him to do that.
Pretty much.
Come on. Oh, man. I hate that he has those delays in his attacks. I wonder if I should use my shield, but I'm worried that it won't be enough. I guess I could try.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ew.
The grace of gold, shadow meet in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I need to test what actually works shield-wise and what doesn't. Well, let's just do. What? I thought I dodged that.
Restricted to race of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Well, the shield was more effective than I thought it would be. So I should have it somewhat handy.
Hmm.
I'm gonna start trying to do parries.
No. No, I don't think this is the boss for that. Those freaking delayed attacks.
Restricted to grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Every time he twitches, I expect the attack. Instead, he delays, which is done on purpose. So I'm not mad at it, but it just sucks.
You understand it's there. It's just it's still annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Restricted to grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Here, let me I'll check something real quick.
Okay.
Done check.
Restricted to grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
In the embrace of Mespers.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be hearing that a lot.
Haha.
Restricted to grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh, I dodged too early. Just that I tested.
Gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Although I was reading something the other day that I actually need, if I'm going to parry again any boss or any, I need to change my parry skill, but I won't be doing that now because I'm not actually going to do it. I've been using the wrong parry skill the whole time.
Ah.
That can be problematic.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with this parry skill, but it isn't the one I've been intending to use this whole time.
Ah.
Oh, I missed my opportunity! Damn it!
In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Wow.
The grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. The grace of gold
Wrong
shall
button.
meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
That didn't work. Let's try this.
The grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of
Err.
Messmer's flame.
Nope, you totally dodged that. So that's not a good opening gambit either.
grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh yeah, I did manage to find a really silly run for
Oh.
Elden Ring.
Oh, really?
Oh,
The all-hit run.
The
you get hit by
run?
everything?
Yes, you do not have the dodge. You do not get the block. You do not get to use potions. Or,
Ew.
at least the okay, I'm thinking of yes. I forget what it's called in Elden Ring.
Forget as well.
Those stripped of the grace of gold.
The idea is just tank
in the
every
embrace
single hit
of
and kill
Messmer's flame.
your opponent that way.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look that up later. That sounds like fun.
Well, it unfortunately has spoilers for the DLC, so I can't. That's why I didn't link it.
I can't imagine it's all the end, or is it just the end?
It's not just the end. It is, stuff. Also, it's funny because it really shows off that you can play this game in multiple ways.
Why?
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I wasn't ready, damn it.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
It's been so long since I've seen him use since I've been ready for the ability. I forgot to use the ability. Why does everything do so much damage?
Why is everything so damaging? Oh, thank God.
shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I also stopped using the NPC because it doesn't link to anything.
No, I'm going to use him. I'm just testing to see
You
if I
just
can. I just want to use him at the second phase.
okay, and
That's-
so it's a matter of getting to the second phase.
Yeah. I will use him in second phase. That's my new goal. Jesus.
Skull shadowing me death, in the embrace
Cannot
of
get away.
Messmer's flame.
I've decided that hit and run tactics are going to be my new way to go. He's so difficult to get away from.
Oh, that's disturbingly stupid. Not you, Eddie. It's just I'm doing something in my gacha, and me, as a support class, did the most amount of damage. That is stupid.
No!
Restrictive to grace of gold, shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Okay. I just gotta keep that up some. What? You damn grab. Vacuum. Turn around. Attack. Lock onto him, please.
Restrictive to grace of gold, shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Fucking grab. Oh, Rigger, the second phase already. No!
Stripped of the grace of gold, shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I had it. In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Of gold, channel death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Your base up.
Son of a bitch, come on!
Demonstrated the grace of gold shadow
Almost there.
in the embrace
Yeah.
of Messmer's flame. The grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Gatling spear, I don't know how to react to.
Mm.
I need to do. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. No, this is all well and good. At least you got it out of the way in the beginning.
Shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Moonwalking.
What stinks about the stipulation I put on myself is that even if I do it once, I still have to beat him in the second phase. Otherwise, I have to do this all over again. Once I get to the second phase, I better beat him. Oh, hey, missing that dodge.
Straight the grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. The grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Oh boy, here's the list of which of the IPs would you like to see Nikkei collaborate with? They're not just outright saying it.
Is that a poll or something?
Yeah, Nikkei's got a survey up.
What's on the list?
Okay, Nier Automata, please return. I need more copies of 2B. Let me just kind of screenshot this, just for funsies. We're gonna post these.
Demonstrated the grace of gold.
Oh man, they've added more.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yeah, that multi-jab, I do not know what to do about that.
Okay, that one makes no sense.
Which one? Which one? Hell yes! Frankie!
I
Also,
think we want him
well, there's also the, what were they called? The, like, the next tier of pacifistas?
without. Oh.
The ones that are, like, based off of actual other pirates? You know what? I'm gonna put Fate's Day Night in there. Let's see. Monster Hunter, more Neon. Hey, do we want Elden Ring in here, Eddie?
Sure. Although does that make sense in that world? I don't know.
No.
No, it
No.
doesn't. Really. Some of the Dragon Ball. How the hell is Dragon Ball supposed to work?
Okay, there's some
The
gun-wielding
androids?
Dragon Balls. Yeah, there's some gun-wielding androids. That's
Well-
that's more than...
We could have Bulma, we could have Chi-Chi, and then we could have Android 18.
Well, there's also Launch.
Yeah, Launch. Launch is the one that makes the most sense.
If we ever remember Launch, whoever that is. Do you not get the joke, Eddie?
Yeah, I get the joke.
Uh,
He's dead, okay?
Some of these are just, like, clearly what's popular right now.
Oshinoko. They have Code Geass. Look, I'm trying to do ones that I would like,
I mean,
and
they have Death Stranding. That would be weird. But it would make more sense than Dragon Ball.
Metal Gear.
God damn.
Oh, wait, Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah,
That's
but
so silly.
Arc Knight's already sniped that.
They still could do Delicious in Dungeon.
I know. I mean, technically, they could do Persona 5 and break the curse.
Oh, hey, Baldur's Gate 3.
Why is there a curse?
Every time Persona has collabed with a gacha,
Mhm.
it has shut down 6 months later.
Or at least, like, within a year.
Yes. So there's kind of a weird joke in that.
It is a joke, because I don't think it's 100% true.
But
But it's a common enough of occurrence. It's like,
so the ones I'm gonna select are Nier Automata. I'd love to see that return. Frieren, because I'm fucking insane. Fate Stay Night. Why? Because Fate Stay Night.
Hey, Fearing
they've
Kid.
already demonstrated exactly how a magic girl, how Asterisk would work in Nikkei with the ReZero collab.
They just get guns that are modeled after their magical weapons.
Well, one of them gets guns.
One of them gets turned into a rocket launcher. A la the same way that fucking Rapunzel operates with her. I don't know how to call her weapon other than, like...
I don't know who had
Eddie.
that bullshit. I don't know what to do. That's bullshit.
Okay, Eddie, side
What?
note and question.
What?
Is there a religious, like, church significant staff type thing?
Like a physical staff?
Like a staff that somebody would bring to, like, a giant, huge function, like,
I mean, there's
Ash.
a bishop's staff, I guess, but
No,
Okay.
I think he's thinking of the twin snake staff.
yeah, there's
Well, not
nothing
not
like
that,
Sorry.
but
Oh.
I'm thinking something more like, hey, this is like, we bring like here, here's the representative for like the cup that Jesus Christ had.
They're yeah, it's the closest thing we have.
Okay.
There really isn't like this is the staff of
Like,
blah blah blah.
So that there's no fancy staff that like just somehow gets pulled out whenever there's like it's Lent weekend or something.
No. I mean, yeah, there is no. There are staffs, but there are no.
There's no like there's a
Relig-
specific term for them.
Yeah, there's no religiously significant staff other than like
The shepherd's
ceremonial.
crook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
ceremonial in
Cer-
nature, at best.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like it's a ceremonial staff, but
But
like
it's not
there's no
like-
special term for it.
There's no, but it's not like religious in nature. It's not holy.
Okay.
It's like me wearing an altar boy outfit. It's ceremonial, not holy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking. Is like, is there like a ceremonial staff, and does it have like a specific name? Which it doesn't sound like it. It's just a ceremonial staff.
Yeah.
There's no name for it. I'm not doing Spy X Family. Nikkei is too dark for Spy X Family. Reincarnated as slime. No, I don't want them. One Punch Man. Oh boy. We'd get Hatsumaki. We'd get her younger sister. But who would be the third person? There's not a lot of female characters easily in One Punch Man. Demon Slayer, they could work it, but once again we run into there's like only 3 female Demon Slayers.
Yeah, but there's also enemy demon slayers. I mean, demons.
No. All they have to take from the hero cast. They have to take from the cast of the protagonist. No, to Sword Online. Bochi the Rock, how the fuck would that work?
I think some of these are jokes.
Well, it's just a simple which of the Fallen IPs would you like to see Nikkei collaborate with?
In the embrace.
Not necessarily what would make sense. Stellar Blade. I would love to see Stellar Blade. It would work because, it's the same company.
Yeah, that would work.
Lycris Recoil.
Yeah, that would work too.
Monster Hunter. That'd be a bit weird, but it could be done. Ava, again. Yeah, I'd like to see a rerun of this. Jujutsu Kaisen, the culling game arc. That's in the same category I'd put fucking Chainsaw Man. It could work, but not sure if I'd want it. Final Fantasy. Just Final Fantasy. Persona. Elden Ring. One Piece. Resident Evil. Cyberpunk. Edge Runners. I could definitely see Edge Runners being in Nikkei. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
The Gundam series. It's possible. There is quite a big, huge cast.
Yeah,
I want to know which one specifically.
I mean, does it have to be a specific franchise? You could just pull from multiple.
Technically, they could, but it'd be one of those, like, would people recognize, these, like, the character that they pull from, like, if they pull, a character from Gundam F91 and pair them up with, Rain from G Gundam, or, Suletta from Witch of Mercury. There'd be a little bit of, like, weird disconnect with that.
In that case, you could just go Witch and Mercury. Seems like they'd be a really good pick.
No, I'd say there's actually better, like, maybe...
I would say Seed would be the obvious pick.
Seed or Unicorn Gundam would actually be better, technically. Next one down the list was Mushoku Tensei. That's kind of the same thing as ReZero. Could work, but once again...
Seems like an odd choice.
Yeah. Next one down, Oshi no Ko.
It's a really weird choice.
That one is really a weird choice. Full Metal Alchemist. Maybe that one. I could see a Full Metal Alchemist working with that one. We already discussed Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Naruto could probably do it. Solo leveling. I haven't read any of Solo leveling.
Solo leveling theoretically could work, but it would be stuck with the entire fantasy weapon armament stuff.
Okay.
There's no really any gun wielders in that.
Okay. Code Geass. Code Geass could work. Do I want to see them in there? It depends on which area you take from. Because, like, do we take from the recent movies, or do we take from the original series? Or do we take from, like, that weird movie interim series?
Different timelines or different.
Yeah. Next one is ReZero. That was fun, but no. Bleach. I could see like some of the female characters, because all of the all the playable characters are going to be female. That's just what it is.
It'd be exactly like the Chainsaw Man event.
Yeah.
Renji, or was it
Denji.
Denji was technically a part of it, but he was not playable.
He showed up, and that's all he did.
Yeah.
Bleach, like, it's kind of the same thing as ReZero and Mushoku Tensei. It's like, it could work, but really? A certain scientific railgun. That one. I could get behind that one, because that would definitely work. Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
That'd be kind of silly, but I mean that would
That
just
would
be
be
silly.
like, yes, heavily.
Some of these are just silly.
I mean, yes, it definitely feels like we just want to know on a scatter shot of what you would want, not necessarily what would necessarily easily work.
Attack on Titan, final season. Attack on Titan could work, but still, I wouldn't want it, honestly. Gintama. That one would be just
Joke character
after joke character, and just
I
breaking a...
making fun of Nikkei, which Nikkei already does, so...
Yes. Street Fighter.
In the embrace.
Technically, it's...
But I mean, there's no reason we couldn't. But
Well, there
Good.
might be better characters from SNK's roster for that.
Yeah.
I don't mean.
Um,
I don't know whether you would disqualify them when you're talking about taking the robot pilots out of their robots, and that's
Yeah,
a
but-
worthwhile one.
Yeah,
Well-
first of all, as demonstrated with like things like ReZero and obviously Evangelion with this, they will make it work even if it makes no sense.
Yeah.
So yes, we could have Oshinoko or Kaguya-sama Love is War, because those series really don't function.
But it really, at least with those, you can argue that tone actually doesn't work.
Yeah, the tone on those ones. I'm saying Street Fighter, they could do it, but it just... The feel of Street Fighter would not be... The tone of it, or the feel of it, would not translate very well. The next one, Metal Gear. Hell
No,
yes.
No, that wouldn't work. Why would that work?
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
Sniper Wolf isn't the thing.
Sniper Wolf, Meryl.
Heck, almost every game has a couple femme fatales in it, so...
Good God.
The boss!
The boss! The original boss!
We need one more shield.
In the embrace.
Monogatari series. No. That one is much more of like I don't want a 30-page dissertation on why this character can work in Nikkei. With like 15 pages being like various Japanese puns.
There wouldn't be.
Have you read the Monogatari series, Eddie?
No.
It is crazy because they spend pages discussing how this spirit or entity operates, only to go like 5 pages later like, nope, that's not how it operates. It operates on this principle, and you're wrong. And it's all because, oh, this entity is, its name is written this way, which is a Japanese pun pointing to this. It's a very wordy series.
Is Madoka on this list?
Personally,
It's
not.
a bit... Actually, no. It is.
Really?
It's a bit farther down. Below Monogatari is Bayonetta. Bayonetta could easily work because of guns. We did talk about Delicious in Dungeon. Devil May Cry. We wouldn't get Dante unless we could get female Dante. After which is Madoka Magica, which that one could work. But they would probably have to take from yeah. Obviously, Mami would be one of them.
They may take from some of the expanded stuff, or
Yeah.
from the mobile game and just ship it down.
Yep. After that is Chainsaw Man movie. I don't want Chainsaw Man again. Tekken. I put that
There's
in the
enough
same.
cyborgs in Tekken.
Yeah, but I put it as like the tone and feel. It's similar in vein of Street Fighter. Kaiju number 8, easily.
Hey, wait, okay. You say the tone doesn't work, but even in both of those, they're street fighting, but they're involved in wars and private militaries. So I think it does work.
No, it doesn't, because the factor that Nikkeis fight at range.
Yeah, it isn't so necessarily the tone, it is a question of how well the character would translate.
Yes.
Well, technically, you could just simply, oh, let's just give them a gun.
I mean, that's all that is.
No, it isn't. Because even with the Eva, they're like, oh, hey, these children have at least some level of military training. So they can handle a gun. We may have to modify it for them, but they can at least handle it. Whereas, like, ReZero, it's like, they had to give Rem and Ram guns because... and train them on it. Whereas Amelia, it's like, oh, I can use magic, and they gave, like, they mounted her staff in a way that allowed her to use it as a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't.
But
I don't see why the leap can be made there and not elsewhere.
It's not necessarily.
I
mean, technically.
I'm putting it as Ava made more sense
Chun-Li's a cop.
Yes.
Yes. How often does she use her gun?
Because it's not what she does. She's a street fighter.
That's the thing!
But anyway, let's just continue.
Okay, I mentioned Kaiju number 8. Definitely could work. Easily. Baldur's Gate 3.
That would be very awkward.
Yeah. Death Stranding. It could work, but...
I mean, then again, then there's this really is a left field choice.
Are you talking about...
That's what it is. Or are you too busy thinking on other things, such as spears? He is too busy thinking of spears.
Of course I am.
Okay, no, it's Detective Conan.
Oh hell no.
They have guns in Detective Conan!
Yes,
Yeah,
but it's usually the.
but it's
the
stupid.
Suspect.
It's just stupid.
I'd say the next one is even worse. It's Idolmaster.
I don't know. Yeah, probably. That is probably stupider.
Idolmaster is a series about a group of idols. After that is Konosuba. And then they give you another option in case you want to suggest your own these series to add in there. Gonna screenshot what I made my recommendations because it's just gonna be stupid, weird bullshit.
The grace of God shall all death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Well, be happy that somebody is in support of you.
Yay! Don't worry, Hornset. We'll get to you one day. One day.
Again. Oh, hey. I missed a few things from Daiichi. They can just gender bend all the DBZ characters. I don't think Solo Leveling would make much sense, but it does have minor female characters. Rem, and Amelia with guns? ReZero wouldn't make sense, but I could see it. They did do it, Daiichi. I can show you. Monogatari worked in Madoka Magica. Okay, he can correct me on that one. Plenty of magical girls with guns in Madoka.
Yeah.
Madoka I was not arguing against, because trust me on that one. I could at least name 3 people that used guns.
I honestly thought you were rating them. Sorry. That's why I wasn't saying anything. Yeah. I didn't see the gender bending JBZ one. I'm opposed to that one, but
Well, there would be the problem with the owner of the IP, and I don't.
I mean,
know
there's
if they would allow
plenty
it.
of female characters. That's why I think it's unnecessary.
Well, there's plenty of female characters. Wouldn't necessarily.
The grace of God shall all death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
These are my selections. Gonna move on.
Oh, you're allowed to have as many as you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was not like a pick your top 5. It was like, hey, pick his ones that you would like to see. So, and yes, I did toss in some stupid ones in there just because. Hey, Freerun, why not? Even though Freerun would probably be a lot of people put under the same thing as Mushoku Tensei. That time I got reincarnated as Slime, Konosuba, ReZero.
Oh, I dodged just in time.
And now for
Didn't dodge there. And didn't dodge there. God damn.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
multiple choice. Which genres of games did you play in the most the last 6 months? Gotcha. Action RPG. Open world RPG. Maporg. Oh, I can only have 3 on this one. Actually, no, not open world. Actually, yeah, that one. Which of the following games have you played recently? Dave the Diver. I have not played Zenless Zone Zero, but it is listed here.
In the embrace
Withering Waves.
Mesmer's flame.
Ori. Fate Grand Order. Arc Knights. It's Honkai Star Rail. I can. Wow, I can only do 2 of these games that they list, which is Dave the Diver and Honkai Star Rail.
Weird they would limit that.
Well, no, this one is multiple choice in the fact, like, which of the following games have you played recently? Select that, all of that apply. But it's things like Dave the Diver, PUBG, Disliked, Blue Archive, Brawl Stars, Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, Valorant, Apex Legends, Wuthering Waves, Azure Lane, Call of Duty. And those are the only 2 on the list that I can actively say, yes, I did play them. Because they don't have any of the other games that I did play in the last 6 months.
Okay, well, I thought you can only choose 2. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not making me choose 2. It's more of like the only 2 choices I can select are the that I've selected are the only 2 listed that I can select. Oh, I can also do other. I can do Visions of Mana. Okay, this one.
We need that.
In the embrace of
Ah.
Messmer's
That one. Play it very often. What do I follow? This. Besides the official channel, it's like unofficial, official, chat groups, video websites, in-game notices. And now I get one free, full free pull by completing the survey.
in the embrace of Messmer's
And this is why I do the surveys, is that it gives me enough of the paid currency to... It just helps along with getting everything, so... And now you don't have to worry about me, like, talking about it anymore. So I'm done for the evening. And it looks like a mutual friend of us sent me a video showing Chun-Li with a gun. Because they're sneaky watching us. So I'm gonna go look at that video real quick.
in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yeah. Street Fighter Alpha 3. One of the intros for Chun-Li has her pull out a gun. So,
Shocker.
Yeah, but then she tosses away because obviously she's not going to use it.
yeah. So I'm trying to figure, because, like, it would be Chun-Li, who's the, like, her technically evil counterpart?
Jury?
Jury would be the other one. I was thinking about, like, more in the original, like, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3.
In the embrace
The one with the
Man.
leotard.
You mean Camille?
Cammy, yes.
Cammy?
Cammy.
I didn't know they were counterparts, but yeah, she's also someone I would assume she's an assassin, so I would assume she also is trained with a weapon. Bison's
Yeah,
probably
well-
trained with a weapon. Guile's trained with a weapon,
Well, Guile's also
Yeah, a
U.S.
dude.
military.
and
Air
a dude,
Force,
so it doesn't
technically.
count. And a dude, so it
Um,
can't be used.
Yeah. So it's like we'd have to use Chun-Li, Cammy, and Jury, who... Last I checked, Cammy is no longer evil. Jury took over, essentially, Cammy's place now. In the lore of Street Fighter. What little I know. Unless they decide to go with Rainbow Mika.
in the embrace of Messmer's
Which, no, Rainbow Mika would not use a gun, because that would be against her teacher's preferences. But no, the survey is like, hey, which of these IPs would you like to see in Nikkei? Does not necessarily mean they will be able to get those into Nikkei as a collab.
Restricted the grace of gold shall all be.
And trust me, Detective Conan has been in, I think, every single one of the surveys.
Really?
Yes. As far as I can tell, I remember seeing it every freaking time. But then again, some of the collabs are based off of the publisher's connections, which in this case, this is why and how ReZero got into Nikkei, is because the Japanese publisher is Kadokawa. And they wanted to drum up interest in the new ReZero season that's going to be coming up soon. Oh. They can use it. They can use a survey. Can be used as a talking point when discussing things with other publishers. This is true because hey, our fan base also loves your fan base, and we think it would be good to promote your IP on our IP so that you can drum up sales for your new project. Like how they did with...
Why aren't there more VTubers on there?
That's actually a good question, because I would think that some of the VTuber companies / catalog companies should probably want to promote for Nikkei, but then again, it might be more difficult than they first imagine.
There may also be a perception issue, because, trust me, I've seen this popped up in a few places, is that Nikkei is perceived as an adult gacha, even though everything is, it's not explicitly stated.
I've seen VTubers in adult games.
Yeah, but then again, it's one of those weird things of like, it depends on the agency, because HoloLive, they prefer a much more family-friendly look for their staff. Talent, thank you.
Admittedly, it may ultimately come down to whether the talent agrees.
Mm-hmm.
But, admittedly, there are agencies that might be more amenable to this. It may also be just a matter of
maybe they have been approached.
Some of the issues. Because technically, there was some VTuber collabs for Azure Lane back in the day.
Wasn't that with the... Oh, it was with HoloLive? I thought it was Nietzsche.
Yeah. Well, no. Technically, they did a lot of collabs. They ended up having the Hatsune Miku collab. They had the Hyperdimension Neptunia collabs, and they also actually had a collab with trying to remember her name. You know, the first.
Oh, the first, like...
Yeah, the first VTuber.
God, I can never remember her name.
It's something I.
Ah.
Izuna I.
Izuna Ai. Okay, yeah.
But no, they did actually have some Hololive collabs, and that might actually affect how Hololive has been doing collabs ever since then.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically, because of some issues with
I saw it coming and I messed it up.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
But generally with collabs, it tends to boil down to if both companies agree to various terms and conditions.
All comes down to the T's and C's.
Well, given the factor that I'll probably be honest, the like the ReZero came out of nowhere, and as far as everybody can tell, that comes across more as Kadokawa going like, "Hey,
The grace of gold shall
can you promote ReZero and Nikkei because we need to drum up interest in it?" And I feel like Ava was a much better thing as a collab because it. Yeah, unless I see hard numbers saying like, no, the ReZero actually got us much more player base and increase in this one, it's like I really can't tell whether it was a good collab or not. That's something I'm gonna have to look up. Did FGO ever do a collab with somebody?
Not
Or are they just-
outside of type properties.
That's
It's
what I
always
thought.
been internal.
That's what I thought.
Like
Mine.
I don't think they've even like done
restricted to
anything.
Oh,
that's,
thank
like,
goodness. Finally.
You're
I think my
jumping
character-
back to phase
I
2.
think my character died, though.
Oh.
Right job.
Type moves aside, FGO doesn't need a collab with anyone else. No, I do know that. I'm just my mind was like, did they do anything outside of Type Moon? And I could not.
People have collabed with Fate Stay Night. And I don't think
Okay,
they've ever
start-
collabed with Fate Grand Order specifically.
Yeah. Because I know Honkai Star Rail is getting Fate Stay Night. And so far, the current theory is we're going to get Saber and... Is it Ryder? Amamiya?
Which one?
White-haired, red jacket, blades.
Oh, you mean Emiya?
Emiya, yes.
Or, as he goes by most of the time in game, Archer.
Archer, okay, yeah. A lot of people are saying we're probably going to get Saber, Archer. And some people are hoping for Lancer. Which, those three would make sense as collab characters if they're doing 3. They could only do 2.
No! No!
Restricted the grace of gold, shadow of death.
Pokey pokey.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Or D34D.
Of gold, shadow of death.
Again.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
But then again, Zenless Zone Zero is going to be getting Street Fighter crossover next year, wasn't it?
I have no idea. It's the first I've heard.
Restricted the grace of
Wow.
gold, shadow
Why did I do so much damage?
in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Restricted the grace of gold, shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Restricted the grace of gold, shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Restricted the grace of gold, shadow of death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm getting tired of hearing that line.
You've only heard it 4,893 times, Eddie.
Only? Oh, okay. I shouldn't be complaining then.
I think the other reason why I don't want to share that video with you yet is it might give you ideas.
Restrictive the race of gold, shadow, death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. So restrictive the grace of gold, shadow, death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink. So I'll be right back.
Drink, drink, drink.
Drink, drink, drink.
The grace of gold, shadow, death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. The grace of gold, shadow, death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Shadow of death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
And back.
Welcome back.
Uh,
Restricted the grace of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. The grace of gold shadow death.
Oh, okay. This popular MMO has been delisted from Steam because it's never coming out stateside.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
What MMO is that?
Grace of mess.
Blue Protocol,
Oh,
the MMO designed by Bandai Namco.
there was a lot more hype for it when it.
When it was initially announced, but after finding out it had been out in Japan and was not even doing decent in their home country, it's like what does the closure of Oka Studios mean for Vision of Mana players? It means that everybody from that studio needs to be remade into a new studio. Away from NetEase.
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Wait, Emerald is one title? That doesn't... No.
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I keep hearing in Mesmer's face and not faith. Oh hey, here's a game we could do. Need a lot! No, we'd probably be delisted from Twitch immediately. Even though it's not an H visual novel, it's
In the embrace of Mess.
apparently visual novels are evil on Twitch because they get banned. People get banned for just playing, like, even Fate Stay Night.
well, Fate Stay Night with guaranteed all ages.
Yeah, yeah, but supposedly people still get banned for playing the all ages version of Fate Stay Night.
grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. The grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Matt Duff.
Night.
Matt Daiichi. Out of girl.
Finally.
Again?
Now I gotta go wake up our buddy. Okay, if I can wake him up, we're good.
In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Hey, I need you to wake up.
Start taking the heat. Please?
You didn't like me buffing, did you?
That does aggro.
No, 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 no. What's going on here? shit.
Uh,
I've barely done any damage to him.
and he's and our health has died.
Oh, damn.
He is swooper aggressive.
O lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Jesus. What an asshole.
I mean, he is Snake Man.
Mesmer! Foe of my beloved children, in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Restricted to grace of gold shadow death, in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Mesmer! Foe of my... In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
My God, he moves around so much that it is hard to hit him.
O lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Mesmer! Foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
The grace of gold shadow death,
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Get hit by the lightning already.
Hit litany.
Oh my gosh.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Get
He
better.
is such a pain.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
With the grace of gold shall all death. Grace of Mesmer's flame.
Such a pain. You know what? If it gets to 10 o'clock, just for fun, I am going to try to parry him. Just because, why not at this point?
Okay.
Because
Mesmer,
it's got nothing.
foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
I love how mid-attack he can change targets.
He's got those cancels.
I think it has to do with his AI. Because typically, the AI would be stuck on whoever attacked him last. But whenever he's doing that, well, obviously the NPC is dead, I think.
No,
Oh, no,
he's-
still there.
see, he just gets to.
Maybe they
change
changed
targets.
the AI just simply so instead of being, you know, easily wombo combo between two opponents, it does eventually, you know, demagnetize.
Lifeless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Mesmer, foe of my... In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Take me!
Stripped
Do
of
something!
gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Mesmer's
Nope. Hornset, you really suck. And I forget to summon him. Stop dodging the easily dodgeable attack, please.
Stop being dodgy!
stripped of the base of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Mesmer.
In the embrace of Murmur.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Hornset, stop getting hit by the obvious attacks, please. More than I already am. And I hope you got healed by that. Oh, Hornset, good job. Oh, Hornset, bad job.
Oblivion has shut out.
Oh, Hornsent!
I mean, that wasn't your fault, Hornset. I don't know why Puddles did 3/4 of damage to my health bar. Piece of shit.
Mesmer, foe of... In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Orange scent, do something! That's not good enough, Orange scent. About to die. Okay, we'll make do. No, not puddle. Heal didn't come in time.
Mesmer! Vengeance for the flames! My blade I wield!
I'm getting pwned.
Yes, we've been here for the past 2 hours.
Is there a new message I'm not seeing?
Chat.
What?
Did chat say anything?
No, that's what I'm going like. I'm not seeing anything as it's like, how long have we been on this boss? I'm like, what?
The grace of God, shadow, death. In the
And the stream is actually saying closer to 3 hours.
Yeah, we're nearing 3 hours. Oh, good job, Winston.
Thank you for starting the second phase after I died. That is really useful.
Gotta do those rituals.
Mesmer! Vengeance for the flames! My blade I wield!
Fuck you for
the grace of God, shadow, death. In the embrace.
wicking your target like nothing.
Maybe he switches his target based off of knockdowns. So if you don't see Hornset standing up, he's probably going to be coming after you. Maybe that helps.
Maybe.
Because it would make sense for the AI to easily tell, oh, I don't need to fight this person right now. They can't do anything.
My blade I wield!
Except, the one after me there. No.
Stripped of the grace of God, shadow, death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Mesmer, foe of my blood. In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Shadow of death, in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Mesmer,
Mesmer! Rah, rah.
vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
If the grace of God shall all meet death, in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Mesmer! In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
Okay, this meme is pretty appropriate.
I was trying so hard to make sure I can get a heal on Horn Scent. It just did not work.
Nope. Too close.
You know, I could have drank my potion the whole time he was metamorphizing. How come you didn't drink your potion while he was transforming? Why did you just stand there like an idiot?
Why didn't you attack it while he was transforming?
Mesmer! In vengeance for the flame, my blade I wield.
No.
Lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Where's you tarnish walk run speed being so fucking slow? Mesmer can just stroll on up and grab me.
Mesmer! Vengeance for the flame! My blade I wield!
He's immune while that's happening? Piece of shit.
Creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Mesmer! Vengeance for the flame! My blade I wield!
Fucking die.
America. A curse.
Finally. At like 3 minutes to 10.
That was not easy at all.
It took you less time than the
Do
Meet the
you
Rock.
understand now?
Yeah, but I had help. And even then, that was really hard.
Hornset is empathizing.
Although,
Martin,
man, Hornset was almost a liability most of the time. Hmm. And now we're just gonna get fluid and balls. Oh look, it isn't the final boss. How about that?
Well, you don't know. Is there a big pyre to throw yourself in?
Oh,
Oh, hey,
Hornset.
Hornset.
We meet again, I see, comrade in arms. Upon his end. Did you see Mesmer's face?
Nope, don't care.
A very tangle of snakes. To think he
damn it!
dared call us savages, when he himself was most base of all. To say the least, I am to you indebted, yet unquenched remains my thirst for revenge.
Well, Besmer, who else you got to kill?
Merely the start. Now comes the
Who else?
plunder to collect from America, her offspring, and all the Earth Tree's denizens.
Oh, that's
In
quite the
Everybody.
list.
flames, my blade I wield. If Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, demanding blessed vengeance, then I wish not to be by him redeemed.
Speak
If
plainly.
Miquella's redemption, then I wish not.
Oh boy.
Okay. And stop. Okay. What do we have here? It's unloadable.
Where to go next?
Message left by Needle Light Leda, addressed to the catered spirits who will also pursue Nicholas Trail. Dane passed on a message. The sealing tree is in the ancient ruins of Rao. Rao? Rao. It lies beyond the high bridge leading to the first floor of the storehouse. Yeah, we've been there.
Roll.
I will join you there once I have finished the task at hand. I think that's all I need to do here. I think the other thing I can do now is the other thing I've been trying to do forever.
Maybe.
Nope, still wrong. Then I guess either I messed up the quest line or I'm still missing something. This. I thought for sure there would be a summon sign here. Or again, it might be the other theory I had the other day where I can only choose one of those fights. I'm not 100% sure.
At least it wasn't the entire stream. It's a good 85-90% of the stream, though.
Right. Okay. I guess I'm giving up on this thing. It doesn't seem like I'm going to get what I want here after all.
Because we might have messed up the order or something.
Or something. Or I really did only have one choice with that fight. So the only thing I can do now.
is story progression.
Yes.
More story progression. Also, did we see what we got from Mesmer for spells or
Oh,
weapons?
I'm gonna go do that next.
Okay. I was like, did we do that or no?
Wait. That list is weird.
What list?
It's just what was released on the 20. Well, it's just a list of weekly sales, total sales, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, that list.
it's not that list, I think, but it's just confusing to me as why is it here?
I was gonna say the one that was over in the Gotcha channel
Yeah,
on it. Okay.
because I
At
realized that there's actually discrepancy here that makes very little sense.
PS4 and PS5?
Well, exactly that. Because it's a bit confusing because of it. Because logically, everything else matches up. Except that. So it's confusing.
Heavens!
I think all the ones in yellow are. Wait, no, that can't be right because the Emio is Switch exclusive.
Heaven hath borne witness thy
And
gleaming though a trifle it
Well-
might seem to thee. I have would please me heart. Oh, I thou dance. I have never known such joy.
Scorpion Stew.
Boost physical damage negation temporarily and gradually restores a greater amount of HP. I think I need this for something. So with that, okay, I think now I just go to here. Now it really is time for story progression. Oh, nope. Almost forgot. Time to learn
jumped a little too far ahead.
Time to learn a new spell. Either I get his Impaler or his Orb.
Fear,
And it seems like
it-
Orb is what I should go for since.
Pure faith.
Because the Spear is not what I use. It doesn't go with my build, so the Orb makes sense. To me, anyway. Now I gotta decide how to fix up my spells.
Watch as that takes all your spell slots.
I mean, I don't have many left.
Like, you have to unequip all your other spells just to equip that one. There it is. Sorry.
Bless you. Okay, back up. Oh, there's already something here. Interesting.
Hmm.
Not what I expected.
I actually don't know where you're supposed to go next.
Ow! You ruined my spell activation.
Me?
No, this guy. That's a real long wind up.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
but
cool
he's
though.
in the air. As long as they don't do overheads, he is fine.
Yeah, don't use it against the dog, Eddie. That's not gonna work.
It's not
I
gonna work
wasn't planning
as
to.
well.
I was just.
Testing.
Yep. Ooh, this is who I need to use it. Oh. Yes. I'm gonna get spotted here. Yeah, I figured the wannabe mode was gonna get me. Man, these creatures don't stay down for too long. Oh, I'm gonna lose my health. Ah. Can't believe I use more potions on this stupid guy. Wait. Oh, that's. Did you catch that?
Yeah, essentially his move continued.
Even though I killed him. Still here?
Nope.
meant to be a path we're supposed to take? Why not? Hmm.
Mm.
Well, this already looked like it was a bad idea. Yep. Maybe it was a bad idea.
Nope. Torrent is saying, "Fuck off." No, you die by
You
yourself.
need to go back, respawn everything. Try again.
I guess so. I'm not sure what was the point of going down. There wasn't anything else. Guess I'll take another look.
I don't know. Look at the map and see if there's any landmarks to go walk towards. Either that, or did you already follow Leda's?
No, this is the area that Letta wants me to go to, so I'm already here.
Okay. And this was here before, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Door ahead. Oh, there's a down. My bad.
And another hippo.
This one is not a boss, though.
Let's practice my new ability on the hippo.
It's got a huge hitbox.
It bit me out of the air. Yeah, wind up is a little hard to get used to. Oh, bit me again! I know, I need the high ground.
This isn't Star Wars.
think you're better off just using your right and crude attacks.
It's true.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
Tried and true.
or are you just annoyed how easy that was?
Hmm?
Were you annoyed how easy that was in comparison?
Oh no. It just means that that ability is going to be useful in certain situations, and that was not one. I wonder if this was the objective for going down here. It's going to see if there's anything else. Good, good, good dog host. This is where I almost fell to my doom. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any other way over there. It's from the top, so I'll go back to normal way now. A lot of space over here. End of the line. Sorry, Bear. There might be something. How do I simply get down there?
Yeah, I think you just go down.
And 5-minute warning.
The Bondstone.
That looks very suspicious.
Causes a spiritual explosion, consuming Sprite dwelling within Sprite Stone. Okay, we don't want explosions. Oh, and the Antiquity Scholar's Cookbook, too.
Number 2.
Oh, gross. Shadow Ring. Is there a difference between the forks?
Stuck in the geometry.
Oh, this is probably locked. Or, you know,
Well,
or this is a shortcut to somewhere. Could this be a you don't have the right? So this is a shortcut from somewhere else or different perspective.
Maybe from a different part of the area. Someplace you've already been to.
Or somewhere I have yet to be because I don't recognize this place.
get caught.
See, kids, that's why pot's dangerous. Apparently.
Did you pick up that item that you were like laying next to, Eddie?
No, because I thought I squished it, so I didn't want to pick it up.
You squished a Twinkie. There's no Twinkies in this game.
Revered Spirit Ash. Nope, I didn't want to do that. In trouble. instead. I would have been more confident if I knew I was running into one of those guys. Even this far into the DLC, those guys really suck. Okay, now we're gonna have to go to overtime for me to get my runes.
Because there was a lot of runes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that almost ended in tears. Alright, buddy, come on, let's do this. Really? Damn. It's a weird attack.
Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. So, as such, one more stream probably, Eddie?
In this game? Absolutely
depends.
not. No, absolutely not.
Okay.
We're not even close.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
okay. I thought that was what the question was.
Now he's asking
Was-
if there's one more stream of Elden Ring.
Like, like, do you think you'd finish in one more stream? And obviously the answer is no.
Only if the case of the final boss being easily done, and
Yeah.
I don't think Eddie's going to have an easy time with that one.
Yeah. If I can get to the final boss in the next stream, maybe we can be done on Thursday. Maybe.
Depending on how things play out. But yeah, I'll keep you company until you want to finish up the stream. So,
I'm just gonna get to the next.
Grace.
Yeah.
Also, see if you can actually spend it on a level or something.
I should be able to. The only reason I have any confidence that I might be able to defeat the final boss of this game is that because he's big, and we know what I can do with big enemies.
Yeah,
But
as long as
also-
he's
But
not.
also, yeah, as long as he's not a speed demon, and I have no real idea because I have purposely not watched any gameplay. I just know he's big.
Mhm.
Big might be my advantage. It also might be impossible to hit, even with big. Like
Or
we
he
had.
might be immune or resistant to most of your AoE attacks.
Oh god, I hope not. That would really ruin my day.
I
We'll see.
think
Yeah.
it's telling you to go outside.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do that. What is there? Grace! Give me grace! Give me grace, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Mushroom?
Mushroom.
I don't think there's
I don't
badgers.
think we really want to see the badgers that live in the lands between.
I don't think there is even a badger.
Something not in the realm of shell.
Think you can summon Torrent? Yeah. Nice.
Are we right back outside? Oh, so maybe I guess going down is the way. I guess we went up, but down
Maybe
is the way to go.
Because
So-
isn't this back to your previous Grace?
Yep, sure is.
Oh,
So down
that case-
is the way to go. So that was a shortcut, kind of, sort of, I guess.
kind of.
Okay, so that's it. We're officially done for today. We'll be back on Tuesday, and maybe our final week of Elden Ring DLC, if depending on how this next section goes. We'll see. I don't know. I don't.
Well, we got to the halfway point in Dragon Quest,
Yay!
and now we have to deal with all the various little bits, which I can't technically grind in for reasons. Because I want to keep that a secret from you, Eddie, because I think you mentioned you did want to play Dragon Quest XI.
Yes, at some point.
Okay, so. But that's tomorrow.
Okay, we'll call it here then. Bye, everybody.